with project number 6, treatment of animals. Animal testing. For several years, animals have been used for medical research. An estimate of 26 million animals are used every day in the United States for scientific and commercial purposes or tests. They are commonly used to medical treatments, but there also exist some cosmetic testings for makeup brands. There are some organizations that support and justify the animal testing. For example, National Institutes of Health explains in an article that animal testing is usually because of animals have some vertebrates, cells, skins, and a lot of different similarities that can make possible to test on them so that after that they can prove in humans. But the truth is that this haven't to be happen. That said, public health service says there exist some laws, regulations, organizations, and parameters to take this on account. But let's be honest, it is not a justified way, or there is not a thing to has to be doing until now. The truth is that there is no human way to do this animal testing when they are in suffering. They are suffering during all the process. So for that, there exists another organization that is in charge of promote humanly treatment of animals. That is PETA, which means People for the Ethical Treatment on Animals. It's a large organization that promotes the humanly treatment of animals and leave free them for all of this kind of treatment. So that it says that more than 6 million animals suffer and die in the United States because laboratories, universities, brands want to test their cosmetics, their chemicals, their drugs, or they are being killed for foods. The truth is that there's no way to then to live in a such way. So for that, PETA, in an article on its website, explains that how to improve and how to choose alternatives to not test on them. It says that as humans, we are developed many different mechanisms, many different ways to find the truth out, so that it can be very useful to use some in vitro methods and a larger more methods that doesn't need to be animals used in this case. Animals shouldn't be kept in a cage. Animals shouldn't be kept in a laboratory for testing on them. Animals should be outside, free on their natural environment, living his life. And as a humans, we shouldn't use them for our purposes. So I agree with Pira to use another methods and mechanisms and leave these animals outside living his life. Web project number 7, advertisement techniques. As we know, said online business, how marketing strategies have been arised the last century to make a brand more rentable. So for that, there exists some marketing strategies to use if you have some business that you want to run now. One of them is the use of social media. As we know, social media has been developed a large of different methods, tools, and techniques that a brand can use. Using social media, you can post your about your business on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and be in contact with the community that can be there and also can see your publicity. Most of this publicity is used when you are in such a social networks. For example, in YouTube, you can skip one marketing or one announcement for a brand until you saw it for at least 5 seconds. That's a very good marketing strategy. Other one is leverage influencer. It's about to spread your message about the brand that you want to be known in the world. So, for example, there are a lot of models, actors, singers that use a product or improve the use of the product with their community. Other thing is create video tutorials. This is more useless. Use it when you have some advertisement about a brand product that is related with food. You can share a video using that product, and people are going to find easier to know about it. One example of one of these are use of social media, as we can see here in Instagram. There are a lot of posts about the products that you wanting to share, that you wanting to sell with the people, so they can have a view of what they are buying before to do it. Another one is when people use influencers. For example, CoverGirl used James Charles in one of their campaigns uh, to promote their makeup on. So the community, the fans that these influencers have can see what is selling and they are going to buy it. Another one is the video tutorials, where you can improve the use of you can promote the use on a product where you're making some videos of how to use it or in what ways you can use that product. An example of this is this coconut oil by the brand Live Organs. This is a product very common nowadays. Uh, you can use a social media strategy to promote it while you are posting in Instagram some pictures of the product. Also, you can use uh, the video tutorials strategy to improve or how to know the people what they can use to this product. These two strategies are very ones now and also improve and promote the product.